I had posted that I was done with life and that um, I was done with everybody picking on me and stuff, and you know um, that if I could get just an apology from those people, that I wouldn't do what I was gonna do. But you know, everybody was telling me the same thing. Everybody says, no, it's okay. Don't worry about them. This and that. Like, just ignore them. They're being ignorant. This and that. And then I would see posts um, like I remember one post of this girl. She posted, if he goes, then I go too. And then I saw another post from this one guy, and he was like, all I know is that if somebody doesn't apologize, that somebody's gonna end up going to jail, or something. And like, my parents are going off to bed, so I had to put the phone back. So I went, put it back, and I came back in my room, and then I remember I was just crying. And then I I was crying so bad that I started to shake, and the shaking got so bad that um, my fingers started to cramp up, and they were like they kind of like that, and then like I kind of knew what was going on, but I was scared. So I had this bucket thing like literally around in this area, because my bed was this way, and I remember just reaching out to it and then just trying to throw it to try to get my parents' attention. And then I heard my sister go to my parents' room and knock or whatever, and she was telling them that I was crying and I was yelling or whatever. So um, I hear my parents come in, and then my mom, she just like kind of yells, and my dad comes in like running, and then um, like they grab me or whatever, and they try to wake me up, and so my mom, she ends up getting like water and sprays it on me. I don't know what made her think that by spraying water on me would like wake me up, and so I even like they kind of calmed me down, and then my dad, he was like, do you want to go to the hospital? So I was like, yeah, like I nodded yes, because I mean I could hear them and stuff. So I was like, yeah, and so they woke up my brother, and then we went. They took me to the hospital, and we got to the hospital. I don't know. I didn't know where I was at. Like I knew, but I didn't. Like at the moment, I didn't know, but when we had came back is when I realized, like, oh shit, like I just went to the hospital, and then um the next day, um I had when I had got to school, there were people just looking at me, like several people, not too many, and then my homeroom teacher, she had walked out, and she was just like on hall duty or whatever. And then when she came back in, and she was like, come here. And then it was me, this girl, and this other this, I think it was a guy in front of her, I don't remember, and it was like two people, and it's like one like 2 seats behind me. And then I already knew who she was talking to, so I got up and I walked outside. And then um it was not a counselor, I forgot what he was. It was like the social worker, I guess. And he was like calling me, so I was like, okay. And I was shaking, like I was so scared, like, oh shit, like, do they know? I was scared. So Um, so he so this social worker um was walking me down the hall, and he was telling me, like asking me basic questions, what's your name, your age, this and that. So I was telling him, and when we had got to his office, he, um, this kid walked in with a piece of paper, and he read it, and he gave it to me. He was like, "Read this." So I read it, and then he was talking about me, and that kid I had never seen before. So I was like, how does this kid know or whatever? And then the social worker was telling me how, teachers and students were like, calling the school and all that. I was like, well, wow, I was surprised. And then they ended up calling my parents, and they told my parents that I was, trying to commit suicide because of the fact that I was being bullied and picked on. And they the social workers told my parents that they're not gonna let that happen again, and that that they should just if they told my parents that if they see anything wrong with me at home, that they should be notified to see if I would need counseling, or just basic stuff like that, and ever since so after my 8th grade year, things started to get better. I went back, like when I went into my high school years, I didn't care if people would pick on me. I would just just laugh and just walk away. I had more family, by my side, more more friends who accepted me. And my thing to anyone who recently came out the closet, or is coming out, or plans on coming out, in my opinion, it is a good thing to wait until you are for sure of what you want. And just know that there are bullies in this world. There are ignorant people, and you shouldn't care what other people say, because of the fact that those people that are picking on you, calling you names, those are the people you don't need in life. Those aren't friends. Those aren't people you should be around. There's a saying I live by every day, and it says, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Alright? And also just know that things in life will get better. So if you're getting bullied or picked on, don't be afraid to tell somebody. Like, it's always best to tell somebody, because of the fact that those feelings can get to you. They can, and they will get to you. And you will either think of suicide, or you will think of cutting. And either one of those two are never the answer. Never. Like, I know what it feels like to have those suicidal thoughts. And when I look back at it, it hurts me, because it's like, not only am I gonna hurt myself, but I'm also gonna hurt the people around me who do love me, who actually care about me. So I just want, you know, whoever's watching this, just to take my advice and just be happy with who you are, because see, be who you are. Just be happy with you. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't care. Like, if you have to stand up for yourself, stand up for yourself. Don't be scared to stand up to somebody, life is good. Okay? That's all I got to say. One more thing. If you guys do, like, if anybody needs help with anything, you can feel free to message me. You can leave your guys' kicks, in the comments or whatever. I will be reading them. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment for more videos. Follow me on Instagram. It will be in the description box. Follow me on Twitter also. It all will also be in